What's up, guys, and welcome back for another City Skyline stream back in the beautiful city of Zandstrum, which is dangerously close to becoming a colossal city, which is very exciting because that means we get a new tile, we get some more building space, and obviously some more room for highway expansions, which are always the most important thing in any city in the world. So I'm hopefully thinking we're gonna get that in today. I think we're like 3,000 population. Well, let's do a little check, shall we? Let's just get away from our new university area out here. We got our little statues down by the new high-tech modern technology institute, which is looking mighty fancy with a lot of trees. And just our downtown in general, absolutely loving how that has been turning out for us. And yeah, where are we at? We are at 52, almost 53,000. So we're only about 2,000 population away, and if we keep zoning, we do have that little bit of residential demand. We're gonna hit it in no time. Obviously, we still have the room out here for the zoo. The fire is starting immediately. Perfect timing, Richard. Perfect timing. A man of excellent timing. A little close to the gherkin for my liking, but you know, it's still not in the district, so that's good. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some more stuff done. We'll see how our little continuous flow intersection works out. Seems to be doing okay for now, but like I said, for now. And yeah, we'll see what else we can get going in the city, what the city needs, right? Before the industry arrives in just about a week or so. But welcome, everyone. How are you all doing? Mithriac, good to see you. Moga, how you doing? Sidekick, making sure we keep track of all those fires. How you guys doing? Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Oh, that's right, we have the metro station down here as well, which I believe we just said was temporary, having it in that location, but that's actually not a bad location. The train station is most certainly temporary, and that traffic at 78%. Like I said, we get some highways in here. Might make it a little better, right? Might make it a tad bit better. What's going on in here? Is there not a stoplight there? No, there is. Why do I feel like there's still not a stoplight? I feel like that's not how stoplights work. Hold on, can you actually see the light change? There's no stoplight here. Where's the stoplight? You're lying to me, game. The game's now just straight up lying to me. Junctions. Stoplight. Where's my stoplights? The street lights are the stoplights? I don't know. See, we do that. It puts in the street signs. That just takes away street signs. That doesn't give us a stoplight at all. Hold on, what if we use traffic manager? That's timed. Oh no, that's timed. That's not what I want. Is that what I want? What am I doing? What did I click? Custom traffic lights. No, I don't want to. I just want time traffic lights. Manual traffic. What's the difference? Switch traffic lights. That's what I want. Is that a traffic light? Is that a traffic light? There's no traffic light. It's impossible to put a traffic light here. Redo the road? Maybe. Oh, I wonder if it has something to do with the network extensions road. Or how close the intersections are. Yeah, that might be it too. Let's see, if we just moved these. Oh wait, did that put it? There they are. Okay, so yeah. If we do that, it doesn't like it. So we can only put them There we go. Okay, so you can only curve the slip ramp so much, apparently. Because slip ramps and traffic lights, those don't go together. That would be silly. That would be silly to have those go together. Alright, now we've got a traffic light. I only had to click so many buttons. Now they're flowing. Now they're flowing a little better. Oh, that person just made a left on red. No, they're still making some lefts on red. One side's still missing lights, are they? That would explain it. Oh, this side, I think. Yeah. That would be why. There it is. Get rid of the cars that are parked there? Do we have parked cars here? They shouldn't be parked here. Okay, now it's working. Kind of, still. It's just a bad intersection. It's just a very, oh, it's a very bad intersection. It's a baddie. It's a baddie for sure. Safety third, organization fourth. Oh, goodness. This is how we're starting, eh? This is how we're starting the day. Alright, let's make those just straight bits. The curves are nice aesthetically, but let's do some of that. I'm actually going to upgrade the inner bits to be 3 lanes asymmetric. So we get some left-hand dedicated turning lanes in there. I'm just going to go straight. You're going left. You're going left. Okay. What is this car doing? Excuse me, VW bug. You're causing traffic issues. Oof. Just oof. Should we do a roundabout? Should we maybe do a roundabout? You know what, we're doing a roundabout. Let's get rid of those. It's time. First one of the city. Well, actually, I guess technically second if you include our crazy 3-lane roundabout. Which I do. If you're keeping track. That's not even at all, is it? Or is it? Well, let's just have this going straight through. Yeah, left turns were certainly... I feel like that's where all the traffic comes from, right? Traffic is always based on left turns. If everyone just always made a right, the world would be a much better place. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. 5 and 5. 5 and 5. This might, yeah, not let us do that because of the post, but we're just going to move you out of the way. And I messed that up. 5 and 5. 5 and 5. Nice and easy. The people that stopped at 0 when making a right turn, oh yeah. It's like, you don't have to stop completely. You can keep moving. You can keep going. You can keep grooving. So this is a 4-lane road. And then, wait, is that a 4-lane road? That is technically a 4-lane road. That's just a 2-lane road. Okay. Get that out of there. Get it going. I don't really like how close this intersection is. So let's cut that. It's a neighborhood, so that's fine. Actually, it's commercial, so that's even more fine with me. We'll just have it go right up to it. Hey, Lucas. Colossal Decisions. Yes, we're going to have to make a colossal decision soon because we are about to become a colossal city. So we have to decide what we're going to be doing. Oh, let's also change this to be some highway road, so we get rid of all the zoning on there. We want to go with this guy. There we go, get rid of all that zoning. So we could actually put a couple more shops in if we wanted to. Still thinking of the Burj Khalifa. Oh boy. Now no one's going anywhere. Alright, you guys have to turn. I don't know if you know that. You guys have to turn. That outermost lane has to turn. It's always got to turn. Now it's moving a little bit. Deadlock, I know, right? Yeah, we do have to move the pillar back as well. Just sneak that right under here. Perfect. They're kind of moving. They're at least flowing a little better. Wait, are they still stopping? Is there stoplights still? No, there's not. Okay. Oh, and you know what we can also do is come into here, make you have to go to there, and you have to go to there. So that way, if they're going to be making that immediate right turn, they're going to go into the rightmost lane. If they're going to be going straight or to the left, they're going to go into that middle lane. Do that same over on this side. And the same down here, since that's 2 lanes as well. And you know what's actually already looking much better. Maybe that's just cars despawning, but it's looking a little better. Hey, Shemmy, how you doing? We are just dealing with the traffic issues. Yeah, it does look like they're stopping, doesn't it? Is that a stop sign? I can't see. The lighting is terrible. That is a no left turn sign, okay. That is a 100-mile-an-hour sign. That's not good. Or kilometers, but either way, that's ridiculously fast. Let's lower that a little bit, shall we? Let's go 60. 60 seems a little more reasonable. And then I'm also just gonna make sure you guys aren't pausing. And there we go. It's already looking much, much better. Oh, look at one roundabout. The magic it does. The magic of roundabouts. Make a car-free city. If only. If only you could have 0 cars. Only bicycles, right? Hey, Bitbot. Good evening. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Oh, also I realized this is the wrong type of road. Don't think they really need 4 lanes at the end there. But yeah, that looks good. And I think just clearing up those intersections that are very close to the roundabout or another large intersection always helps. Just because if you have them a little too close, it's just going to cause a nightmare. Again, just people making left turns, right? What's going to be the next city theme? Well, the next city, we're probably going to start a new city when the industries come out. So it's probably going to be a mostly industrial city. As far as like the map theme, I'm not quite sure. I might have to look for something on the workshop. But we'll see. Garbage collection on bicycles. Yeah. You know, that's what the baskets are for, aren't they? Right? Hey, Krug. Coming in with the rock. Hey, Titan. Glad you could join us early today. I'm glad you're enjoying. Yeah, the next DLC, have you not heard about it, Lucas? It releases in just a week or so, like the 23rd. About a week, couple days extra. 9 days, 8 days, depending on what day you're in. And actually, you're right, JXM. There are going to be new maps with the industrial DLC, so actually we can build on one of those guys, because I know they're specifically designed, or at least I believe they're specifically designed to have more industrial specialization resources. That's the word I'm looking for. So that's actually a really good idea. That's nice and smooth. Not too shabby. We got the hook going. We got the Josh about going. Traffic is still at 79 though. This is really busy. Because there's just so much traffic. I guess it's actually not that busy. It's just a lot of traffic, right? Still can't unsee the hook. I know, right? So much exciting stuff happened. Really is, though. Really is. I was not expecting a DLC to be announced. That just totally caught me off guard. Oh, this is getting busy, too. Where are all you going? Where are all you guys going? Downtown, yeah. Yeah, that's a place. That's a place where people go. I really would like a highway connection. Actually, could we do a highway connection here? We could do a highway connection here. How have we not done a highway connection here? The time has come. Also, why are there so many cars parked here? What is this? What are all these cars? Do we need some parking lots out here? It's because we turned the realistic parking on. Yes, on such short notice especially. And even without there being the, you know, Park Life DLC so recent, just the fact that they've been doing stuff with, like, you know, putting the game on the Switch, the console updates, the fact that they're still being able to produce DLCs is pretty amazing, in my opinion. So good on them. You usually end up just making a giant crater because you don't understand the soil too. Oh, the landscaping tool, Titan. It takes some learning for sure. There's a learning curve. Where do we want to put this? Where do we want to put this highway? I really would like it to connect to this road, but obviously we can't connect directly to that road. Maybe we'll just do a temporary one. Maybe we'll just have it connect to here. Because I don't really want to mess with that neighborhood. Especially if what we're doing is going to be very temporary. But we've got enough room. I think we could get a little trumpet in there. I feel like we haven't done too much interchange work on the city. I mean, I say that, but we have this giant thing, so I take that back immediately. I immediately take back what I just said. We're gonna put this line over here.
Hello, hello.
Going right into there. Kalak, thank you very much for the follow. Do I like the Opera House? I use the Opera House every now and then. Wait, which one's the Opera House? Oh, is the Opera House like the football looking one? Oh, it is. I know I've used it in the past for sure, but it's not one of my more commonly used unique buildings. So you're right about that. Modular districts and 0 car connections. Oh, baby. Good luck with that, Mithriac. Find it kind of nice. Maybe we'll get it in the city then. Just because you said it. Just because you brought it up. Right, get that out of there.
Hello.
Jake the Snake. Thank you very much for the follow. We're gonna just do a little trumpet going up and over. Nice and simple. Do we want to split these roads? I always like splitting the roads. I think it just looks cooler. So let's, not split, don't split the power lines. That's not what I said. Split the roads. So we're gonna go right into here and give them a little more space. Get a little closer. Right about there. That'll do. A little tiny cut. And then we can go up and over 10 units. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. We could actually try to squeeze them right next to each other if we wanted to. But I kind of like it being spaced out because this one's kind of spaced out. And we'll sort of almost do a mirror image of that, right? Hey, Tay-Tay. Welcome. How you doing? So that's going to come straight over here. Perfection. I'm actually going to cut those. Yeah, because those will be nice and smooth. Perfect. Oh, I love that. How much longer do I plan on being live for? Well, we just got started, and we usually stream for 4 hours-ish, usually on a given day. So you got a while. Now, what way do we want to curl this? That's the decision you have to make whenever you're making a trumpet. Which way do you want to curl it? This one's going that way, although if we curl it back this way, get a nice big curl. Let's keep it the same. Let's keep it the same as that guy. So we'll get that going a little bit further. Hopefully it moved that post. Perfect. That's what we were looking for. That way we can come in here and just sneak a little road right beside here. Pretty good. That looks pretty good to me. So this is gonna come a little bit further, and then this curve's gonna be like a little teardrop. Coming right down to there. And right down to there. Oh, right down to there. Maybe we'll go a little further. That way we can get a proper 5x5 curve there. 5x5 curve there. That way it curls beautifully right into there. I like that. A little more elongated than this guy, but and we'll keep that spacing. 9 units. Oh, and let's make sure we start bringing that down. And instead of going to there. We're going to cut it a bit shorter, and then that's where we're going to continue it down this way. So nice big smooth curve, perfect. Noodle coming in with the raid. Welcome, welcome, Noodle. How are you doing this evening? Thank you very much for the raid, and welcome everyone from Noodle Stream. You're catching us right as we are finishing up a little, I guess we still have a little work to do, but we're working on a brand new highway interchange here on the south side of the city. But how you doing, Noodle? And that garbage can, thank you very much for the host. Appreciate that. Okay, that's looking good. Make sure everything's going the right way, of course. Not bad. And then I realized these are actually going to become, what am I looking for? The 2-lane highway roads, there and there, with a big 4-lane road right in there. So once again, just find that road right next to it. We might have to scoot this little guy back. We're just gonna make that a little steeper, but we can put you back. We just need a little bit of space to get going. So that's gonna go to there, and that actually works pretty smoothly. And then this side, just get a little bit of that. That would actually be good. Just a tiny little curve. And we'll add a little bit of curve to that, but simple connections are always nice. And then the move it mod, that's where the magic happens, right? That going that way and that going that way. So now it's at least functional. And then we can make it fashionable, right? All right, Noodle. Gotta take care of the doggo. I know doggos are very important. Doggos always come first. There we go. Get that nice and smooth. Ooh, right in there. And we'll level that out to be level with this guy, and also level him. Get the trifecta of level junctions, right? You get the 2 before, and then the point, and then it just makes it nice and smooth. And we'll even come into here, do the same with these guys. Not super critical, but it just makes everyone nice and equal. And then put some curves in. Take the snapping off to get the initial curve. Actually, we'll keep this guy a little bit straighter, so we'll bring that in so we don't mess with our little ramp, because as you see, as we twist it, the ramp starts twisting. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like being twisted like that. So just make that nice and sharp. And that's usually why I use the little bits of space, right? Which maybe we'll change that, because I feel like this guy, he doesn't want to be warped like that. So instead we'll move our node points back a little further. Get a bit of level road right in there, and then that's where we put those ramps in. And it just gets rid of that issue of having to mess with the twists, right? You don't want to do the twist. That's not the dance of choice. That looks pretty good. Hey, Ferluno. Welcome. Do I use the Fine Road tools? The Fine Road Anarchy? I do not. I just use the Move It mod. I feel like what I do, I'm okay with using the Move It mod. And actually, I kind of prefer it just because, I don't know, there's something satisfying about doing it with the Move It mod, right? Sure, you could do it with the Anarchy. It'd be a lot easier, a lot simpler.
Hello, hello.
But getting that Move It mod, putting those nice curves in, almost like puzzle solving a little bit, right? How am I going to do this? How am I going to build this? And oh, that is a lot deeper than I thought. A little bit more of a hill. Jacob W, thank you very much for the follow. New tile soon. Yes, new tile very, very soon. Prefer the Macarena or the robot. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. So yeah, let's make sure everything is correct now. Always get the roads in before you do this, just because sometimes when you change roads, you know, if you upgrade them or change the style, they're gonna reset all your wires, so do the wires last. So everyone has their own lane there. Everyone has their own lane right here as well. And then we don't actually have a node here. So we're either going to have to allow them to change lanes there or put a little node in here. Since it's such a small little space, I'm going to allow these guys to go to either one. But the outflow of the traffic, you guys have to pick your lane because you have the ability to, right? They can choose their lane coming in here. Also make sure there's no parking. And that looks good. That looks good to me. Nice little trumpet. A little bit off kilter, but you know, that's what makes every intersection, every interchange unique, right? They're not all the same. They've all got something special about them. That looks pretty good, pretty smooth. Let's just make sure everything is 100% smooth. You can come in here with that Move It mod. There we go. That's how you know it's 100% smooth. Might need a rock, it might. Can we see the two trumpets at once? Sure we can. We got the big daddy and the little baby of the trumpets. Little trumpet family in there. They're starting a quartet. They're starting their own little symphony out here. But let's see, are people using this at all? Maybe some. There's a few people. I would say there's certainly some people using this. So calm, thank you very much for the follow. I'm hoping that'll save some of the traffic from having to come all the way down here and then get into our bloated interchange, right? Just cut down a little bit on the traffic crossing the river when they don't really have to. Because actually this is the only highway on the left side of the river. All the highway we've built and all the original highway is all here on the right. Every song needs a good bridge. There you go. You ordered a burger Big Daddy style at a local restaurant, and it was 8 inches tall, double patties and bacon. Now I'm hungry. Now I'm hungry, Tay-Tay. What have you done? Love the road layout. Tried to get into this game after SimCity. It's a little overwhelming. It's definitely a little overwhelming when you're first getting started, for sure. But there's some fantastic tutorials on YouTube if you really want to get some excellent A+ top quality ways to start a city. Look up Imperial Jedi on YouTube. He also has a Twitch, but his Twitch is a lot more like modded content, more in-depth stuff. But on YouTube, he has a fantastic step-by-step sort of tutorial on just getting things started, making sure your city is making money, and just awesome stuff. Let's put some parking. Because we have the realistic parking turned on, we have a lot of people parking on this road, and I think they're all just using the metro. So I want to put a parking lot down here by the metro. And actually, maybe we'll do a parking garage in the downtown. I feel like parking garages in the downtown aren't too uncommon, right? What's the monstrosity near the university? Oh, this guy? The stadium? This is our college football stadium. Or college track stadium, whatever it is. Actually, it looks like a... Oh, is it a soccer stadium? That makes me happy. It's a proper football stadium. Not these American football stadiums. Your big goals to have efficient road layouts and good public transportation. It all just comes down to practice. That's the biggest tip I can give you, SOCOM. Just the more you do it, the more you'll sort of understand, because the AI in this game certainly is quirky, to say the least, the way they interact with the roads and go about their business. So if you can try to understand them, that's half the battle. With a modern like visual, not in this area. Oh, the other university. This guy. This is actually something I got off the workshop. I'm assuming this is what you're talking about. This is a swimming arena? I don't know what the proper name is for it. It is the London Aquatic Centre, because obviously this is London. So of course you have to have the London Aquatic Centre. And I just thought it looked kind of cool. Gotta have a pool, right? Gotta have a nice pool, and look at all the people that love coming out here to the pool. Do quite like that. Oh, also, how's our ducks doing? Duck needs a little water. Let's get him some of that. Been obsessed with it lately? Yeah. This game certainly will get some of your obsession tendencies and just grab hold of them for sure. When I first started playing this game, I was playing it like 12 hours a day. And I was like, maybe I should get some sleep. The sun's rising. I mean, I still do that, but now, you guys are here keeping me company. So I feel a little better about it. Water the ducky, yes. Just remind me to not have it overflow. The brown oyster cult. Oh my goodness. Hey, Antinous. Good to see you. How you doing? How have you been? What is sleep? I wish I knew. Why not put the shard in the IT cluster? We do actually have the gherkin. So we do have quite a bit of London inspiration. I think we said this was like a UK colony that was founded out here in the desert somewhere. Like that was the lore of the city. How's our garbage? Ooh, not very good. Not very good for garbage. Let's put some more garbage out here by Robin Park as we check on the duck, which is not overflowing yet. And we'll get just a couple in the industrial area. Oh, we can't actually zone on this road because that's highway. We can zone here, but that's out of the city limits. So we're going to stick them, we're actually going to give them their own dirt road, just so they're a little further outside out right in the district. Been pretty good. Good to hear, Antinous. We've been pretty good as well. Of course, always just building. Always things to do. Can I fit a third? I can't fit a third. That's fine. 2 will be good for now. And we still need more. You know what? We're going to put 4. I try to limit myself, but sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet. You gotta put in those garbage plants. I'm probably gonna be starting a new city when the industrial DLC comes out, which is coming out the 23rd, I believe. So probably that day, or whatever. What is that day? Tuesday? So probably the 24th. We'll probably be starting a new city. So about a week and a half. Mr. Gray with the cool underground garbage treatment plant? What? I have not seen Mr. Gray use that. I need to see that. I'm going to put just a tiny bit of residential in. We're still actually gaining population, which is incredible. We're so close to hitting that milestone. So maybe that little chunk is going to push us over the edge. You know, yeah, we do have some cars using that, and since we do have cars using that, I'm going to take the parking off of this road. Also, since these are part of the intersection, off that road as well. Just clear those bits up. Is Traffic Manager and Move It going to be compatible? That's a good question, because when Park Life came out, there was the quote-unquote modpocalypse, right? Where none of the mods worked. But all I did, since I do only use a couple mods, the nice thing is, if we do start a new city or something, we can just turn them off, build normally, and then once they're fixed, turn them back on, because that's what we did with our last city, I believe. But hopefully, you know, won't be too bad. Right? That's the hope. You can only hope. Did I turn the duck off? Does anyone know? I don't know if I turned the duck off or not. Nope, I didn't. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. They're used to it. They're used to this happening. They're fine. They're fine. It's okay. No worries. Can't play without Traffic Manager. Oh yeah, Traffic Manager. I feel like Traffic Manager and Move It, both of them, once you start using it, it's very hard to play without it. Oh, we got a lot of traffic in here. Now let's see. Did you put a stoplight? You did put a stoplight here. Is it actually working like a stoplight? I think it might be. I think we've got a proper stoplight here. Everyone seems to be going left. Like, everyone seems to be going left. That's a lot of people going left. That is just a lot of people. What are all you people doing? Got some people parked here. Gonna take away the parking on that bit and on this bit. Just clear that up. Yep, I've got a video series on YouTube for this city, and I think like the past 4 or 5 cities, at least. It might be more at this point. But yeah, after the streams, I just put the VODs up. So you can check out the beginnings of this city, past cities, all that fun stuff. What do I know about the DLC? I don't really know much. I watched a little bit of like a announcement stream type deal, where it kind of works like the parks, like you zone an area with the district for what industry U1, and then you have various buildings for like production, raw materials, stuff like that. The thing that I just love about it is the farms actually look like farms. They don't look like 4x4 squares that are like a building. So that's my favorite thing about it. That's what I'm most excited for. Time for another roundabout. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's just that left-handed traffic. Left-handed traffic for sure. Magic roundabout? Oh my goodness. What if we made that a four-way intersection? I know that's kind of crazy. In a four-way intersection, actually had that connect to there. And then maybe cut that out. Then I believe most people would go straight. Because I feel like most people were going into the industrial zone, were they not? Oh, everyone just got happy. Does that mean our football team's winning again? 4-game win streak, I like it. That's what I like to see. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, still a lot of people going left. A lot of people coming into here, actually. Surprisingly. Wow. That's a lot of people. Coming down here. Going to the university. Okay, that makes sense. Some people are actually cutting through here, which I think is causing some of the backup, right? People, again, making left turns. So let's actually come in with the speed limits. I'm going to knock these down to 30. Make it a little slower. So maybe they'll prioritize the faster outside road, right? Just make all those 30. We could do an old town. That would certainly, like 100% solve the issue, but if we could just do it with a little bit of speed limits. Because it's not bad. It's not, you know, clogging up the lane. There's still just a lot of people going left. We can actually now change it, though, to have 5 lanes. Oh, that's 6 lanes. 5 lanes. Get a straight, a left, and a right. Still move through the space, perfect. Alright, looking pretty good. Just comes in waves. That's very busy. Oh man, look at all the parking. This is what that realistic parking looks like. Oh, I hate it. I hate that so much. Do we have any parking down by the stadium? Obviously the building has parking. We don't have any parking down here. Let's maybe put a parking garage down here. I think that might be a good idea. if it fits. It might not. It does not. Oh boy. Oh boy. We could get rid of one of the rocks and put a parking garage sort of like on the side. As much as I don't really want to do that. The district restriction mod, interesting. It fits back there. Back where? Oh, you mean back here? Nope. Could go there. What are we getting rid of? Oh, those are nice houses, though. Those are some lovely houses. What I might actually do... Oh! Is forget about it, because we're a colossal city. We've got a new 2-kilometer square tile. We've got the nuclear power plant. The floating cafe that we're never going to use. But we do have cargo hubs. So let's do it. 4x4 parking lots on it. We could do the smaller parking lots. I like the idea of maybe a parking garage in there, though. Maybe, but then we'd have to get rid of all those flower trees. They're so pretty. Is this all... This is all office buildings. What if we just reworked some of the downtown? What if we got rid of some of these office buildings? Underground parking, yeah. Well, if I was gonna put it here, I would demolish this road. That's what I'm saying. So it would fit. We'd make it fit. We would make it fit, for sure. This road is getting used quite a bit. So I don't really want to mess with that one. But this side, I feel like we could rework this. We're gonna rework this a little bit. We're gonna get rid of you. Makes everyone happy, look at that. And then let's actually just D-zone this little stretch right in there. And actually, what if we did parking garage? Would it fit? Still no. Okay, that's fine. Because I actually want to do these, because these are just going to look nicer. Oh, and they should fit. What do you mean you don't fit? How does that not fit? That most certainly fits. There we go. Okay. Get you in. And then just to make it even easier. Copy. Paste. Copy and paste. Try to fit those in there. I need like a wedge parking lot. That's what I really need. I'm sure those exist. Kind of funky. And then we just have to pave it with the pavement. That's actually not bad looking though. Yeah, break out the pavement, exactly. Oh, that would look so good with pavement. Wouldn't that look so good with some pavement? Hey, Arcane. Good morning. How you doing? I like that. I like there being some parking there. How much can we pave with our little handy dandy pathways? We'll do as much as we can. Going back there. Oh, actually need that. There. Nice curve going behind it, so that's paved. Copy that. Put that over here. Just doing around the back. We're not doing the entire thing. Get that in there. Perfect. And then we'll fill in the little triangles, yeah, with some trees. We could go with the pink trees to match the stadium itself. It's actually not a bad idea. Just put a couple of these guys in. That way at least has almost like a border around it, right? A border of pavement. There's not just a sliver of grass behind it. It just looks a little cleaner in my opinion. Some of the bright pinks. Looking like cotton candy in there, right? Couple purples. Just squeezing in there. And then last but not least, oh, there we go. There's the cotton candy, right? Those bright pink trees. Looks pretty good. I like that. I like there being some parking. Almost opens the space up a little bit, right? Would put more behind the houses. We could, I think part of the reason why we're not doing that is because it's not really even, right? We could do a little terraforming to move that cliff back, but I like there being a little bit of space there, right? Give these guys a little bit of privacy, and actually what we'll do is give them a little bit more privacy. And just put some more trees up. Because they're down here by the stadium, it gets awfully loud. It gets awfully loud when the team's playing well. We'll get some of those in. I like that. Add a little more greenery to the high density areas, right? Never a bad thing. And what's going on right here? We messed up. Let's make those proper buildings. There you go. Okay, that's looking good. I like how that looks. So we still have lots of zoning to do in our new downtown. This is more the stadium downtown, and this is like proper downtown, right? But we do have a new tile. And what's our next milestone? Next milestone is a metropolis. We need 25,000 people. So we're gonna need 25,000 more to unlock our next tile and, of course, our airport. So that's a lot of people. We still obviously have more people. I'm thinking maybe this bottom tile here would be good. The two tiles that I want most are this one and that one. This one would also be good, but I don't feel like we need it necessarily right away. This one would give us a lot of building space. It would give us more access to the train lines, which is very, very good. And of course, we could, well, I guess we can't really get a highway in. We might be able to make like a little expressway that comes down here though. And just put some more connections to getting to this area, because that's where a lot of the traffic is happening in here. It's getting people into the new area. Make a lot of profit with the stadium. We could. We've got $3 million though. I'm satisfied. I'm not greedy. Yeah, I think we might get this one. Fix the bridge to a straight so cars don't have to go through the downtown. Fix the bridge to a straight. The bridge to a straight. Which bridge? This guy? Is this the one you're talking about? Yeah, because see, I like this because I feel like we could just bring an expressway right into here. Build in the desert. I do want to build in the desert eventually if we get there in time. Like I really want to start, I want to build like all the way back here, right? All the way back behind the nature reserve. I always thought that would be cool. Like up in here, right? Because we have the highway coming through. So just put like a little town up there. That would be excellent. Yeah, we see this one would let us fix this highway. We could continue Orchard Square. But this guy I think is going to be the best for us short term. And then also long term. So let's do it. Let's get this guy. Only have 3 tiles left. That's true, but then once we get all 9 tiles, then I turn on the 81 tiles mod. So then we can buy all the tiles. So it's unlock the 9 tiles and then we can do whatever we want. But yeah, now we have these trains here. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. So let's grab some road and just immediately bring this and continue it all the way out here. First, actually before we do that, let's make this a little smooth. Let's grab the height of you. Doesn't look very uneven, but as you see, as we approach that train line, it's very uneven. So we're gonna have a little bit of a discrepancy between areas, but I think that's actually gonna be cool if we do that. Oh, it's so satisfying. Nice and smooth. Just leveling it all out. That way our zoning is nice and smooth. Because I do want a little more downtown, maybe out towards this area. It's going to be low density, maybe we'll sort of feather it off, right? So maybe we'll sort of feather off the smoothing as well. Take it halfway. Because we can always do more later. once we have that, come in with the smoothing tool and just get rid of all the serious dips. So it's just nice and smooth. There we go. Nice and smooth.
Hello, hello.
Scorched Pyros, thank you very much for the follow. Ooh, what's going on right here? That's fine. That's just the trains. That's the trains being trains. But then we could actually level this up. And actually, I think that would look really cool if we have a train line up on the top level, a train line on the mid level, and then I think we could put a train line on the bottom level, get 3 tiers of trains in there. That might be really cool. That would be really cool. Oh, I love this idea now. It's a lot of trains. We do have a fair amount of trains in the city. That is just the thing. And we always have room for more. So let's just start by grabbing all these guys. We'll see how drastic in elevation this side is to that side. We might have to level it up to this side because I fear this is going to be a lot higher. So if we click on this node, that didn't do it. Did that do it? Why do we have bumps? Why do we have bumps if I've leveled it? What happened? Oh goodness. What is happening? What did you do, game? Is there not enough land there, maybe? Yeah, let's just go over this once with a small bit of terrain. I think that's screwing with the game a little bit. Give them a little more space, right? Make it so that train doesn't fear falling off the tracks. Now we're just making it nice and level. Just following right along with that train. Okay. Now, with a little bit of land in there, we'll come in with a little bit of more. Grab that marquee tool. Just get from there all the way down. Leveled to there. Much smoother. Much smoother. But you can see how drastic that difference was, because this used to be the same height as that. Now it's almost ground level, right? It's actually, it might be a little below ground level. Hey, Hawaii. Good morning. I'm the Sheldon of City Skylines. And Bowles, how you doing? Just making a roller coaster. Everything's fine. Yeah, we'll change that. Hopefully, eventually, to just being normal level track, but we can't quite do that. Penhausen, thank you very much for the 2 months in a row. Glad to have you in the freelancers. Keep enjoying that happy little rock emote. And thank you very, very much for the support. How you doing? Alright, looking pretty good. I like that. I really like that. Make a roller coaster for real. That's when we load up Roller Coaster Tycoon. Should I put Roller Coaster Tycoon on the list of spooky games for this week? If you got suggestions, feel free to shout them out. Because I've got a list, but I'm always looking for more suggestions. What you guys think would be good for our spooky game of the week. Planet Coaster stream? Maybe one day. One day. I'll finally get around to playing Planet Coaster. Nope. Space already occupied. Interesting. I guess you can't do a bridge coming off of a space already occupied again. That's odd. As soon as we make it a bridge, we've learned something. You can't do a bridge coming off of a train, apparently? There we go. Okay. There's always a way. That would be a wildly tall road. Ooh, that could actually be an expressway road. That's what that could be. I feel like it shouldn't have a level crossing if we make it an expressway road. But that could actually be the road that links up to this road. Eventually. Maybe. I don't know. There'll be a way to get up and down from there. That'd be kind of wild. Deleting the tracks and then do the bridge. Oh, you mean like do the bridge first and then put the track in? You can try that. That might be a little nicer looking. Do something like that. I think it might just not like bridge. Yeah, it doesn't like bridges. Can't do a level crossing on a bridge, which makes sense because a bridge isn't level, right? A bridge isn't on the road. But that's fine. Connect that to there. Make sure we put you back. That's totally fine. Totally acceptable. Hey, Shirley. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Roller Coaster Tycoon for the spooky games. Get the Halloween pack edition or whatever. I mean, we could bring that down, right? Doesn't have to go all the way up. I just think it looks cool though. Tunnel instead of the bridge, potentially. We might make the train a tunnel. We do have a little tunnel under the tracks on this side, which is pretty cool. And then it does meet a level crossing, but it is pretty cool. And I'm hoping if we do a connection here, then, you know, more traffic will be coming down this way. Who knows? Make a swirl down. Mithriac, I was just thinking that. I was literally just looking at this like, what if we had this come around and curl rather than just curving? You know my style too well. League didn't go well tonight. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Arcane. There's always another day. Yeah, we're putting a swirl in here. We're gonna do a little swirl. Let's go. Let's see, is that gonna be enough? That should be good. actually go 11. 11 units that way and that way. Also, let's make sure we're starting to bring it down. So go to there. Bring it down a couple notches. 11 and 11. Just drag this down a little further.
Hello, hello.
Evening air, thank you very much for the follow. We could just make it 10, but of course, I need to make it a little more difficult, so we're making it 11. Oh, but that looks like it's gonna line up beautifully. There we go. Oh, that is nice. Get a little curl in there. That just satisfies me. I don't know what it is. Something about that just oddly satisfying. I can get a beautiful smooth ramp because we made it so wide.
Hello, hello.
Watching dogs eat, thank you very much for the follow. Put a gherkin in the center. Oh, that would be the ultimate, wouldn't it? That would just be the ultimate. Nice smooth ramp. Going right up to there. Perfect. We could definitely put something in the center, couldn't we? Maybe a giant spire rock. Please tell me someone's using this. Oh yes. Oh, we've got people using this. Let's go for a ride. Who's coming? Who's coming here? Garbage trucks? Alright, looks like we gotta grab a garbage truck. A volcano. Another duck pond. Oh my goodness. What editing tool am I using? To move the roads? I'm assuming you're talking about? That would be the Move It mod. Very, very helpful mod for moving roads, changing curves, stuff like that, adjusting heights up and down. And there's our aquatic center, looking pretty cool. The downtown looks booming, even from all the way out here. There's a donut truck, they got places to be. Oh, we're making a left going on that angular road. Level crossing, looks pretty cool. Oh, we're following the hot dog truck. Maybe they're going, oh, you can even see the curl from here. Because nothing else is out here. It's just a road to nowhere. Oh, that curl looks so fun. Oh, this makes me so happy. That curl looks so fun, 2018, yes. They could maybe smooth that up a little bit more. But that looks pretty good. Going around it, oh yes. Oh yes. It's not too fast as well, because it's just a normal road. We're not blazing. We're up here in the clouds almost. There's those trains going by, all the tiered trains. Oh, I can't wait to get a third tiered train in there. That is really cool. I feel like we need a big building at the end of this road. Right? As we get to the level crossing, which we need to level up a little more so it's a proper level crossing. Look at all the people parking on the roads. And some more parking garages. That made me so happy. That made me so happy. Hey, Canuck. Welcome to the stream. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, look at all the people using it. Oh, it makes me so happy. Just make that a little smoother. The smoothest curve you've ever seen. Perfection. Small European downtown area? Maybe. It would give us an excuse to use the old Market Street, right? All right, Tay-Tay, enjoy your walk. We'll catch you in a little bit. Let's level this up, just so everything's actually level. There we go. Oh, and there's trains, yeah, the train's going by. I don't know where the lower train would go. Like if we had a train down on the ground level? The ground level? Oh, I just got a crazy idea. Kind of. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, let's do some building. Let's do some more building. I do want there to be more ways to get up here as well. Other than just one additional, because although it's good to have the big curly road, I think having some smaller ones would certainly help, because if they're not coming from all the way over here, alright, they're coming from maybe on this side, they're not going to come all the way over here to use the curve. Cable cars. Well, now that it's so steep, maybe cable cars. Now that it's a mountain. Oh, now that we also have access to this train, we can put a line over here. And these guys are going to move eventually, so not too worried about those. Let's just sort of get that going into there. That's a little funky, but not too bad. Hey, Selena. Welcome. Is precision engineering still worth having? I have no idea. I think a lot of people still use that. But that is not a mod that I have used. But I believe, isn't that the one that like shows you the angles of stuff and whatnot? I think I've seen people using that. Oh boy. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's make that a little smoother. Going from there. Nice and smooth. We'll see how that does. Might not be much better, but it might be worth a try. Oh, goodness. Part of this is actually because this is a bridge, so let's make that not a bridge. Just get that out of there. Get that out of the city a little bit. So I can connect you to there. It's not a bridge. Oh, much better. A train driver really is glad I got it fixed quickly, yeah. Just riding into nothing. Hoping the track reappears, right? Little bumpy. Oh goodness. The wiggles. The wiggles are real. There it is. A little smoother. Not perfect, but we can always change it later when we have a little more access to tiles. We have a little more space, but at least that's connected so people can come right into here. So they don't actually have to curl around here. And actually that line is coming from here, so they wouldn't have done that anyway. This area still just, you know, full of level crossings. But that's what you get, right? It's a train yard. It's a train station. There's gonna be trains. You can't avoid it. Maybe get rid of this road. Maybe this road isn't helping. Get rid of this level crossing. People coming down here, backing this up. I don't wanna, but I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna get rid of that road. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Doesn't actually connect there, though. Like, that wouldn't be a problem, right? Like, that would be totally fine. It'll just be the same issue here. But I like that. I like this road going right next to the trains. I think that's really cool. Especially love the cherry blossoms. Well, thank you very much, Eden. How you doing? Glad you could join us. Yeah, we do need the multi-track station. I want a train station that only has like 2 tracks or 3 tracks. Because I have the 1, obviously, and then there's the 6. There's no in between, just in vanilla. I like this little road. Perfect place to jump off the sidewalk. No, Oreo. This is why we're putting in a fence. Because of you. This is your fence, Oreo. Chain link. Should I make it a really tall fence? Just to be safe? Or do you think just the standard chain link is good enough? I don't know. I don't know how much I trust people in the city. I'll put barbed wire on the chain link fence. We have iron security fence. Those are a little taller. Monorail train has 2 rail lines. That's true. It does have 2 lines, but it's not as good. So I need a 4-track station. That's what I mean. Let's get some samples. Get some sample fences. Yeah, a little shorter than that one. That's the one I've used. And there's the security fence. This one has the barbed wire. Oh, that just changed the entire fence. So we have standard chain link. Oh, we're getting in there. We're getting in there. We're checking this out. Standard chain link. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Then there's the barbed wire. It's not a prison. It's a train yard. So I think barbed wire might be a little extreme. There's the iron fences. A little harder to jump over, right? I think I might have put them backwards, but a little harder. And then there's the really tall fences, which you gotta, this is like the Hell in the Cell fence, right? I think I might just like the standard. Can't decide on some cities or some league. Well, I've never played League, so I'm gonna say cities. The tall fences? Yeah, I kind of like the tall fences. Oh, now we have a debate. Tall or iron? We got two saying the iron fences. Two saying the tall. The iron fences, really? These will block the view of the train. This is true. The iron one will be able to see. Be able to see the train. No, that's not the view. There's the view. Oh, that's the wrong fence. This one. Played WWE one night against some of the subscribers. Oh my goodness. I would get beat. No, that's the one I can't. Oh, that is the right one. Okay. What I like doing in WWE is I just create myself. I create myself and do like the career mode. I did really like the last WWE game I played. Was the one that had like the Stone Cold career mode type deal. I really enjoyed that, actually. I hope they do that more. I would love a version of that where you get to play as The Undertaker through his career. I would throw so much money at that. If I could play through like The Undertaker's defining career moments. So WWE, if you're listening, hit me up with that Undertaker career mode. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Get one into there. There should be a little bit of fence right in here as well. There we go, we got some fences. Keeping people safe if they're walking by the trains. Oh, I've done it backwards. I've got to be drawing it all the same way, so starting from over here. Actually, can I put it there? That's going to delete the building. So we'll just do it from there to there, and there to there. Perfect. Now we can come in, snug it up a little bit if we don't have the snapping turned on. Get it going right into there. Nice and smooth all the way down. Yeah. I like it. You can still see the trains, a little safer. I think we made a good choice. Good choice with this fence. I really like that. Now the Mafia can't tie people to the train lines. Like the old-timey movies. Just a guy with a big mustache and a top hat. Right? Hey, Ryu. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? looking good. That's looking real good. And I'm really liking that. I'm really, really liking that. I'm thinking maybe we'll do something with this. I know I wanted that to sort of connect, and I wanted that to have a highway connection. But since we don't have access to that, but we have access to this tile, maybe bringing something through there. Maybe, just maybe. Let's turn that guideline on. What if we did? Tunnel that goes down to there, pops up here. That way we get some more connections in. Or maybe even from here. Oh, that's actually a good spot, because that goes all the way through. Yeah, not there, because that would just dead end a T intersection. We don't want that. Down here, that'll go all the way through. Oh, that'll be lovely. That'll be very lovely. Now we're talking. Selling all your old trading cards on eBay? Do you have any Pokemon cards in there? Are you selling some Pokemon cards? I may be interested. Heck yes? Oh man. The Pokemon card business. Can I push through the tunnel exit back? So it's heading into the cliffs? Oh, like right here? The only thing about that is I don't want to mess with the train line. That's the one thing I'm a little scared, because I did think about doing that. Oh, and I'm not grabbing the right node, apparently. Or am I? Is that the right node? Underground view. That node. Top ground view. That node. Oh, I'm grabbing. What am I? I'm grabbing grass. That's why. Get this. Get out of here. I'm grabbing the little bit of grass. There we go. Now we've got the road. Ooh. Just a little nervous. Oh, that's not too bad. That's actually pretty cool. That's what I meant. Extend that out a little bit. Looks like it's going right into there. Alright, was I going to add a third train track? I think we are, and of course, we can do a level crossing. That just gives us a spot to do a level crossing, that's it. Noodle resubscribing with the tier 2 sub for 3 months in a row. Time for the Richard Rocks. Noodle, thank you very, very much. Enjoy your hot little rocks. And thank you very, very much for the support. And at 3 months, you got that shiny silver rock now. So every time there's a fire, now you're ready. There they are. There's those hot little rocks. I do love those. Oh yeah, we could definitely do a level crossing in there, right? More level crossings. Will it actually let me do that because we have the bridge? Or the tunnel? Alright, tunnels are okay. Bridges, no goo. very, very valuable lesson today. Tunnel's good. Bridge bad. There it is. That's the spot. I don't know where that's going, but it's going somewhere. Would it be wild if this curled up to the third track? Like curled up to the second track and then curled up to the third track, like an S curve? And then we can put a train station down there. Maybe what we can do, I guess that really wouldn't eliminate anything. I was gonna say we could eliminate some level crossings by having this line go down to here. Oh, actually that would help, because this is industrial, which is probably gonna move anyway. I'd be able to get rid of this. But I think it's good having that connected because that's connected to our other cargo stations, right? Like, would it be too crazy to have that go into there? The answer is yes. I hope someone, at least once during one of my streams, like a proper like train rail designer, is that even a thing? Do they ever put railroad tracks anymore, or is like every railroad like locked in place? Do they build new railroads? Well, if they do, if that's someone's job, I hope someone watches and just like gets incredibly angry at the way I handle my trains, because this is absurd. This is absurd, and I love it, and people are crossing this on a daily basis. It's the most dangerous thing in the world. Some sort of engineer. You never really hear about that though, right? You never hear about like, oh, new train line. Is that a thing? At least I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the world. I'm a hermit. Is parking enabled there? It should be. Oh, no, it is. It is. Take parking off there. No parking under the monorails, right? It looks good, but it's not good, which is basically the motto of my city. Looks good, but it's not good. But then it's gonna need some curls. I think it needs some curls. I don't know why it would need some curls. They did it in your town by you, Noodle? You got some new trains? Some of those fancy new trains? New train yards? New rails? That's a little steep. It was only like a few feet for a new station, yeah. I feel like that's the only reason it'd be like, oh, we just need to extend this track 15 feet because we demolished a building from like the 1800s. kind of bumpy. Oh, did I do it? No, it's still a little bumpy. I like that curl, and then over here, we do the rest of the S. Get that S curve. I don't know why, but this reminds me of... You remember that S symbol that everyone used to draw in, like, elementary school? If you were a 90s child like me. I don't know how many of you that reference just went over your head, but... Like, the cool S. Does anyone remember the cool S? The Stussy S? Is that the official name of it? The blocky graffiti S, yes, exactly. You know what? We need to make a district like that. We need to make a... Hold on, I need to see. Do I remember? It was like that. And then like that. I think I might have actually done this before. I'm getting flashbacks or deja vu or something. Like that. Oh, this is wild. It's actually too perfect. I don't like this. What have I done? There it is. That's just gonna live there. That's just gonna live there for a while. Because we're cool kids. The Super S or the Stussy S is what you called it when you were a kid. Yeah, no one knows where it came from. It's like, I think it's aliens. I think that's what it is. It was all aliens. A new intersection concept? I mean, the dead end roads don't really make sense. How would that even work as an intersection? Hold on. So if we had a road here and a road there. Oh, I got it. I got it. This would be a tunnel. And that would be a tunnel. We're making this a thing. This is happening. Right? So this would be going that way or here. I think it would be a three-way intersection where these would like curl like that way and then come up. So you'd be going that way or that. Oh, it's a highway junction. It's a highway junction. All right, I'm writing this down. This is for the future. I'm pulling out, the markers are out. I essentially just drew the symbol on my board. Because I'm a cool kid. Oh my goodness. This is fantastic. Who would have thought? All these years, I've been building highway junctions. Oh my goodness, notebook worthy. Architect 2? Or is it Architect Woe? Architect 2? Architect 2? Architect Woe? Please let me know so I can say it correctly. But thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the Freelancers. And enjoy. You're a happy little rock emo. How you doing? Time to get some sleep. All right, Oreo. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us. All right, we want a nice smooth. There it is. There's the smoothness. So smooth. Get a little smooth there as well. So now, actually, if we redraw this, it should be even smoother. Just going right from there to there. Ah, there we go. Now it's looking good. No worries, Lucas. I never expect or ever expected anyone to subscribe to me. Just you guys being here, just you guys hanging out. That is more than I can ask for support. I just appreciate you guys being here and putting up with my crazy S interchanges. Because at the end of the day, this is all just about having fun. That's what it's all about. Just making something cool, building something fun, putting a bunch of level crossings in. The Super S City, yes. I can't wait. Q and not you, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the freelancers and enjoy your happy little rocky emote, and thank you very, very much for the support. I really, really do appreciate that. I like that. Not perfect, but I like it. I don't know where these trains are going, but they're going somewhere. Personally hate level crossings. I know a lot of you do. There we go. That's nice and smooth. But I don't know, there's something about them. I find them so quaint. Hey, we actually have somebody using this road. That's awesome. It's become your favorite relaxing nighttime stream. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's all we try to do here. We're just relaxing, having fun. Because everyone needs a little bit of relaxation, right? I'll put some slip ramps in here. I know this is totally not necessary, but I'm in a road building rampage. It's not really a rampage. Just want to put some roads in. Although let's make sure we don't put it too close, because we don't want to get rid of those. That's the true lesson we learned today. The one takeaway. Look at that. We can't even curve them at all. Make them nice and straight. Are people not using the ring road? I think because we put this in, they're going through that rather than the ringed road. Depending on where they're going. Let's see. Actually, we'll click on this segment. Yeah, we have one guy using that one, but most of the people are coming here, which makes sense because they're probably going to the residential area since we have so much of it. So it's just a little more convenient for them to go to here. If they were, say, coming to the university, maybe they would take this road. We got one person taking that. Maybe we'll make it a little faster. Maybe we'll upgrade it to the highway road. At least the raised part. Make that highway. That way we also don't have people walking on it. Oh, it also needs to be
Hello.
the two-way, because we want them to go up and down here. Architect, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, just 200 speed limit. That's fine. It'll be fine. See if that speeds them up a little bit. Because I'm totally fine with them taking the tunnel if they're going to here. Makes sense, right? A little out of the way to come down to here. But if they're going to the university, I would prefer them to take the big curve. And there we go. See, just a little upgrade. Get people going and Yeah, to the left side of this district, to the downtown, to the hospital, to the football stadium. But we still have some people using that, which is what we want. We want a split. We don't want them all using one or the other. We want a little bit here and a little bit there. We can also put a road coming off of here. Oh, and we just want that to be normal road, not the highway. Oh, and what have I done? Oh, the zoning. Not again. It's because we have a little bit of a slope here. So let's make this nice and smooth from the top to the bottom. Now we're talking. Nice and smooth. And a little extra. Just because. So hopefully we'll connect that up. Have the nice zoning. And actually, yeah, it's not gonna be nice because we moved the tunnel a bit. Also just because we're connecting to a diagonal road. It's gonna be a little tricky. I'd prefer this side to have the nice zoning though, so we'll start the road there, ensuring that's gonna be nice. This intersection, since we have the monorails, not imperative that that's perfect zoning. But that's looking pretty good. And I really think it'd be cool if we had a road that circled this road. So a little bit of road there. And then this would go all the way around this guy. So let's grab that node right there. Actually, we want this node. And we want to go, since we were going 11, I think we went 22. So we went right there. Yes, that is perfect. Oh, I think that looks really cool. Actually, maybe it's 21. 21, yeah. A little nicer of a curve down there anyway. Perfect. And I don't know where that's going to connect. If it's going to connect right to there, that actually might be kind of cool. And maybe that's actually going to be one way. Or no left turns, maybe? You can come in here, you can come out and go to the right. Almost like a trumpet, a little bit, right? That's kind of wild. It's kind of a wild idea. I could come into there. Kind of straighten that up a little bit. So that way if they want to use the curl road, but they're coming from maybe the stadium, they can come down and instead of having to wind their way down to here, make a sharp angle turn to get on the curve, they just come all the way down around the outside curve to then go on the inside curve. We're just adding more swirls. And it's lovely. Looks like a 9. It does. My pictograph. This is my pictograph area. like that, though. You think it looks like a 6? Oh my goodness, Lucas. Alright, Bulls, have a fantastic day at work. Thank you very much for being here, for hanging out with us. Hope you have a fantastic Monday. Yeah, maybe it's a 6. Maybe it's a 9. Now, would that be too wild if I brought that through to there? Let's see if we did that, right? That would, I feel like that would be bad if we had that go straight through. District 9. Yeah, I like that. I like the simplified version. Goes to there. And we'll make it, yeah, no left turn. It's cool how I'm building the city grids spontaneously but pretentiously, but it gets really good at the end. Yeah. That's what I do. I start with the grids and then, you know, and then we have some fun. There's always room for a mix. Sometimes you want a grid, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you want a big curl. And I think that actually might be Highway Road as well. That way we get that zoning. And then down here, on and off, curl that in nice and smooth. Now they're zooming on that. So yeah, down here, we'll actually continue this straight through. And I feel like we should do some zoning. We haven't done some zoning in a while. We're just having so much fun. And then you guys obviously can go left or right, but you guys can only go into there. And then on this side, you guys have to go straight, and you guys have to go to the right. Yeah. Oh, I'm really liking this. I don't know why I'm liking this area so much, but I am. I like the mix of the curves with the grid. I'll just stop that there for now. I do think I want to put a train station back here somewhere to actually give this a purpose, right? Give a purpose to the train station. We could move this train station down to here, but then I guess we'd need one up there to give that road a purpose. Although, would we? Because the train line that currently goes to this station could come down here, do the S curve, and then get to the station down there. So it would still come all the way from that station. We're just moving the station to the bottom of the hill. And how many people do we have using this guy? About 500 people, so quite a lot. Quite a lot. Maybe it's good because we have the university. But I do think one down here would be pretty cool. And that could live right in there. Right on a road like so. Perfectly in there. Almost perfectly. Grab those roads. Actually, we don't need to grab the road because it should be close enough that the building can be moved back a little bit. No, that's not what I meant to do. Actually, what does that do? Follow terrain. I don't know if I've ever messed with that button. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Hey, Kyoya. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Just do something a little bit like that. We'll put a couple parking lots out here. And then where does this line connect to? So if we did a stop from there, I'm just curious. If we had a stop go to there, does it actually? Oh, it does. It does the S curve. That is magical. Or do we want it to go all the way to here? I feel like it has to go all the way, right? Can't just stop here. We may need a second train line. As crazy as that sounds. But we would be able to do it. Second train line going through there. That would be wild. It'd certainly be wild. Working night shifts, make your days off hard. Oh yeah. Just messing up your sleep schedule and whatnot. I would call the sun the scare ball. Oh my goodness. Well, let's not worry necessarily about that train line. Just for now, let's get them some water and power first. Let's get the area livable, and then we'll mess it up with transport. So just get some water lines coming down that way, and that way. There we go. Cool. Kind of unhealthy, but a zero stress job is nice. Oh yeah, certainly. The less stress, the better. Without limits, gifting a sub to Lady Knight. Lady Knight, welcome to the Freelancers. Enjoy the Happy Rock emote. Without Limits, thank you very, very much for gifting the sub. Very, very kind of you. Let's see what we're doing in here. What if we did... No, it's wild. I can't... You know what? We can't do a 45 degree. That throws off the angle of this. Different angles. Can't have that. Let's actually have that go to there. Oh, I like that. More connections. More connections, the better. I'm actually really liking this. Oh! Oh, baby. Let's just take it all in. Just enjoy the sights. Enjoy the warmth. There you go, Noodle. You're ready. How did you know the big fire was coming? I feel like you were preparing this. But hey, the meteorite, untouched, right? Meteorite's looking good. All these people just going about their day. Don't mind that everything's on fire. Look how brave these people are, just walking right next to the blazing infernos. Is anyone actually walking in the park? I'd love to see people walking amongst the flames. Hey, there's the rocks though. Hey, look, we found them. That's how we find them. I think the rock was on fire. Was it actually? It would be just like the emote. Oh, that'd be awesome if they had little flames coming off of it. That's how you stay warm. It is getting a bit colder. You're right about that, Jimmy. Until the egg is cracking. Oh my goodness. It wasn't a meteor. Like I said, the aliens, right? The aliens have come. The alien overlords. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. I don't know what this area is necessarily going to be. Maybe more residential, mixed in with a little bit of commercial. Maybe you want to do some... Yeah, maybe we do want to do some of that European style. That might look kind of cool down here. The old Market Street. It probably would fit pretty nicely. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? We couldn't put it anywhere else in the city because it just didn't fit. I wanted to. I tried. You guys yelled at me. Where is it? It's somewhere in here. There it is. Let's see. It fits pretty nicely in there. It would be a little tricky to put it in here because we would need a bit of road, right? We would have to do like a stretch like that. No, we'd have to straighten it up a bit as well. Oh, but it fits perfect. Oh. I think we have to do it. I think we have to do it. The shard is available in the game vanilla. Which one is the shard? I don't know exactly which the shard building is. I have to look this up. I feel like I should know that. Oh, no, that's not in the game vanilla. No. That's a cool looking building, though. That is really cool. Oh, I think I know what I need to get from the workshop. Can rival the gherkin. Yeah, we would need a little bit, but we could do some pathways. Doesn't necessarily have to be a road. Could do something just like so. Straighten it up. That way, it's almost like a walkway. Just needs a little bit of pavement, right? And then boop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's where that's going. That's where it's going. Let's put a district out here. We gotta make sure these are gonna be Europeans. So I'll just do a little bit like that. And I think it fits that the European area. It's got a little more diagonal roads, something a little less perfect grid. I just feel like that's the European style, right? Crazy crossing roads. We need like a 6-way crazy intersection somewhere to truly be European. Or the magic roundabout. Ooh, just getting right in there. And Strawberry Hills, I think, is a fantastic name for a little European district. Roundaboutception. It's nicely into the IT area. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I do want to put some more buildings in the IT area as well, because we have like the Bank of Skylines, which is another thing from the workshop that I've downloaded a long time ago. But I've always thought it was a cool looking skyline building. Yeah, okay. That'll do. Strawberry Hills. Alright, you know what? We're taking off this. Since it doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. Strawberry Hills, we want to come in here and make sure it's got the European style. Put commercial and offices in the European area? Oh yeah, because those also have the same style. We'll put some things. We'll definitely put a lot of things. Especially as it gets closer to the train station. I think we'll put a little more commercial office buildings. A little more commercial over here as well. But these little side streets, we're going to make them just that. Little itty bitty side streets. It does mess up the zoning, which breaks my heart. But I do think it looks good as well. Get some of those in. Let's just do just a touch. Just a touch of residential. And let's actually start with this bit. That's the one. We need more industrial. We need a lot of industrial, actually. So let's go with some office buildings. Not industrial buildings. I'm going to not zone over there. Let's zone over this side. Put some guys in there. And get rid of the zoning right here. That way we can put proper zoning there. Perfect. But fear not, Canuck. I mean, there's literally a DLC coming out that is industries. Oh, I hope those count. Those actually might not count for the industrial quota. Because technically you don't zone those buildings, I think. I think you actually just like hand place them. Oh. Now I'm not sure. Maybe our industry city actually won't be industry. In terms of the Eiffel Tower. There we go, we got some buildings going. We've got some buildings going. Also, does that say, what does that say? Oh, did I put a line there by accident? I think I may have. Yep, train line number 5. Nope. Just connect those up. Get these connected. And speaking of power, we actually have the nuclear power plant now. So if we needed more power, which we don't currently, but if we did, we could put some more in. Oh, let's also come out here where apparently another fire has taken place. Fill up our duck, fight that fire with some water. Just get a little more water in there, which sewage treatment becoming a little bit of an issue. Still didn't get any more spots for sewage treatment plants, which is unfortunate. So we're just gonna have to squeeze another one in. This makes me so sad that we have to just keep squeezing these in. Hopefully without destroying any rocks. So unpleasant. Prefer not to work with budget. I don't really pay too much attention to it after the city's sort of getting going. At the beginning, I will like fiddle with it a little bit, and we could bump it up to 200 if we wanted to. Oh, we can also bump these up. Maybe that's why we're not making some serious cash. Make those 12. There we go. Now I'll make a little more money. And there's our little European houses. Looking so cool. I love them. Oh, we should probably also think about services down here. It's always an afterthought. Hospital. Actually, hospital might not be a bad idea. And it fits perfectly in there. That's where that's going. Nice big old hospital. And I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Gotta put something behind it. Let's get a small little road. Going right behind it. I don't necessarily want it connecting on this side though. Just do something like that. Does create 3 intersections very close to one another. But maybe we'll make that like entrance only or something. We can mess with it. We've got areas we can mess with. But let's grab a big old parking lot and put you back here. And then I do also want to get some smaller guys on the sides. Just one more right in there. There we go. And then right here in this space, we'll actually put a little tiny crematorium. Yeah, it might be an issue. Might have to get rid of it. might just disconnect it, but one way might work. You never know. Isn't a crematorium near house? Every time I do it, you guys say it. Then you're really not going to like what I'm about to do. Because I'm actually going to come back here behind the parking lot. And we're actually going to put a cemetery as well. Exactly, it's just efficiency. It's not, there's nothing wrong with it. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Trust me. Totally fine. There we go. That looks good. That looks good to me. Hey, MP. How you doing? Don't forget to raise the church. I don't know if we're going to raise this one just because I actually wish I could get a version without a church, which probably exists on the workshop. That's actually what I would like that to be. I like that though. I like the little space. I like the little space that it has for all the hospital things, all the healthcare things. Tired and working. I feel you. I feel you, but hopefully work's not going too bad for you. They're all set up to die officially before anyone moves in. Exactly. Don't have to worry about anyone dying. They've got a spot ready. Put you right in there. Perfect. Or maybe, do we want to sneak it in there? Would that actually work? Would that work? It's not terrible. A little squished. A little squished in there. Let's keep it there. That'll do. That's some of that. Let's put a couple more parking lots out here. Oh, that fits perfectly. And then that'll just be, yeah, I like that. That'll just be trees out here. Get some of those big guys. And just sort of dance them around. Get some privacy for the dead. Going all in there. Now let's also come in with some of these bright green trees because we do have them in our parking lot. So I'll add just a few of those here and there. Get some bright greens going, right? Brighten up the dreariness of a graveyard with some bright trees. And then we'll get some oak trees mixed in as well because we have those too. And then make it all nice and consistent. And I absolutely love that. Get one more in the middle here, right there. There we go. If I put a sauna in that spot, instead of electrical poles, the power would connect. This is true. We could put a sauna. Didn't we say it's too hot for a sauna, though? Oh, that's right. We've been using the pools. We could do a pool. Or a sports hall. A pool across from a hospital? Is that a little weird? I'm like the Skylines Bob Ross. Well, welcome, Tetrick, to the stream. And hopefully that means you're enjoying it. Yeah, I don't know, maybe if that's the best spot for a pool. You don't think it's weird? By the train station? Is there a pool by the train station in my town? Kind of. Not this close, but kind of. Let's just move you over just a smidge so we can come in here with some nice little pathways. And actually we'll go with the ones with the trees. Get a little more trees going on out here. They don't really add a real purpose, but oh, look how nice they are. Look how nice they are, just coming right into there. And if we could just stretch this out just a touch, we can get a couple more. Sneaking back there. They're sneaky trees. And that just looks a little nicer. The fact that the water in the pool doesn't move bugs you? Yeah. The thing that really bugs me, the pool, not so much. Actually, let's take a look. I've never actually really looked at this pool really up close. It does not move. It's ice. It's iced over. But the one that really gets me is the fountains. When the fountains don't move. Then I'm a little weirded out. Live right across the street from a public pool in Brooklyn. Nightmare in the summer. So I can imagine, as someone who's been to Brooklyn many times, I could imagine summertime Brooklyn when everyone's trying to get to the pool. Not the nicest. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Little walkway going across there. And I think we're going to put a lot of walkways in here, right? A lot of walkways. Let's have one go down there. Connect up that end of the road. In case they're crossing the street. We can put some over on this side as well. Let's actually start from there. Let's go a nice 45-degree angle, which goes right into there. We do want a little bit extra. So we can do something like that, and maybe even come down to there. That's kind of cool looking. And we'll make this a little park area. Put a bunch of trees. Let's actually take that back just a touch, right to there. Perfect. Yeah, prevent noise from the monorail and the major roads. There are a lot of people coming down this road. Where are you guys coming from? Over here, it looks like. Maybe we'll make that one a smaller road. I don't know if I necessarily want this actually even going all the way through, so let's disconnect that. Maybe we'll replace that with a pathway. And yeah, let's just make you a little bit smaller. Oh, that is going to mess up our zoning, unfortunately. Hopefully you guys don't hate me. There we go. That way it's not a through road, because we have a through road here and a through road on the left. Give them a little more space. We don't need 3 going right through there. Those guys are going to rebuild, but they'll be fine. And now we have a lovely little area. where we could come in. And maybe we can drop in a couple little boulders. We'll get 2. You know what? Maybe we'll get 3. Get one of you. No, we'll get you guy. Yeah. Are you brothers? You guys are brothers. We'll get you a different sibling. There you go. A couple of those. Drop in a couple babies. Always got to have some babies. Put a couple on the corners. They like hanging out with the people. They like seeing all the people walking by, right? And then a couple just snuggling up. Awesome. Trees for sure. Give those rocks some shade. Big trees. Big trees means lots of shade. Oh, and actually this corner right here. Maybe, just maybe. We even have a little big family rocks. Kind of like these guys. Oh, would those fit? Would those fit if we squeeze them in? Let's see. Let's do the move it test. It might be a little too snug. Oh, just barely though. But you know what? I like that so much. We're going to keep the rocks. We're going to move the pathway. Pathways can be moved. Rocks, they got to stay. They got to stay where they are. So we'll just have you cut straight down. Doesn't make it as symmetrical also, right? Doesn't need to be. Doesn't need to be perfectly symmetrical. And I'm going to put a little note in there so we can actually drag you a little closer, and that's going to make that nice and smooth with a little curve. Get rid of that little interchange, that little intersection. Just snap it in. Oh, there we go. Put a little curve into it, right? And in fact, maybe we'll put some curve in on this side. Just the smallest bits of curve.
Hello, hello.
Just going like so, and once again, a little tiny bit. Coming right to there. I love that. S Mechanic, thank you very much for the follow. So we got some big rocks, we got some little rocks, and we got some baby rocks. And then a whole lot of trees. And actually maybe right in the middle of all this going on, maybe there's a little playground. You read my mind, Lucas. Not the large playground, just the little guy. Oh, and look at that. Fits perfectly right into there. I might be able to turn it a little bit, but not too much, because it does still want to be connected to the road. Oh, actually, that might be okay. Just like so. I'll add a little extra bit of path going into there. And actually, I'm going to draw that so it doesn't actually connect. Nope. That way we can put the bend into it. We can put the bend wherever we want, and it doesn't actually have to be restricted by any nodes. That looks pretty good. Oh, no, it does need to be connected to a road. We went a little bit too far. We tried. Right? We tried. We tried to be sneaky. There we go. Nope. That's power. Just need to keep turning it until we find a road. Oh, that is not very forgiving. Oh, even that. Alright, we've messed it up. I'll just put it right back, though. What we actually could do is take some of the zonable pathway. Actually, just put a little stretch of that. Like it on that. Oh, was it not? Did I not draw it wide enough? Perhaps. There we go. Snap the road back. There we go. And we have a little bit of pathway. So it is a road. It might cause a little bit of issues if it's not actually connected, but we can cross that bridge if it ever comes. And now we can actually put this wherever we want. We could turn it backwards, turn it around. Put it so it's right there. I like that. So it looks like it's sitting on this walkway. And once again, come in just a couple trees. Especially around the big guy. And then some of those oaks as well, just sort of mixing in to all the tall trees. Getting those different shades of green. And we have to be careful with the monorail out here as well. We don't want those trees clipping into the windshield. I'm sure the monorail driver wouldn't be too happy. Looks good though. Do I go to work right when I get off streaming? No, I go to work usually a few hours later, depending on how late I stream. Usually can get a few hours, two or three at least. Oh, I love that little greenery. Let's also stick a few office buildings on this side. Will people use the playground? Maybe. They should. Let's see. We'll see if people can get in there. Maybe not. Maybe because it's on a separate little tiny road. Can we see transportation routes 2 here? Can you look 2 buildings? You can. So no one's currently coming here. which is unfortunate. A lot of people walk in here, though. Which I love to see. A couple more of those big guys. Just fill that in. There it is. Perfect. But it does still provide the happiness and the upgrade leveling, right? The quality of the land. It's just we don't see the people in it. Love the music. Glad you're enjoying it. And if you'd like a link to it, you can do !music and get a link to it right for yourself if you want to listen to it on your own time or just want to have it bookmarked or something. More than welcome. Almost. Let's cross that to there. I think that's fine. And I'm really, really happy with this area. Let's get some more services. We've got the medical down, but fire and police would probably also be a pretty good thing to have in the area. So let's actually come out to this spot down by the train station. Let's go with the European style. Police headquarters down in here. And then we'll go with a big fire station down on the opposite side. Everyone's still got power. Fantastic. We don't have any schools out here, and actually we need to work on the schools. We have an elementary school. Oh, what have I done? Oh my goodness. Who didn't remind me? Whose job was it? Oh, we made a beach. Never mind, it's fine. We just made a beach. We just needed more beach in the town. Why are the trees all leafless? You would think all the water, they'd be so happy. The duck strikes again. Richard wasn't enough to worry about. Now we have to worry about the duck flooding the city, but it's actually getting taken care of pretty quickly. I think our vacuum trucks. Do we have the vacuum trucks? Maybe we don't. Vacuum trucks are these guys. We actually don't have the vacuum trucks. Maybe we should get some vacuum trucks and put it right next to the duck. Maybe that would be a smart move on our part. Trying to protect the city. Alright, MP, have a fantastic rest of the day at work. Thanks for hanging out with us. As always, good to see you. A mod or something that allows you to maintain. Well, there is the extra landscaping tools, which you can just place water sources and choose how high they are, but we just don't have that turned on currently. If we did, we wouldn't have to worry about that. We would just plop down a little invisible water source, tell it don't go any higher than the brim of this, and then it would be taken care of. So it is possible to do, just not in vanilla or vanilla plus, as I call this, with the move it and the traffic present, because I feel like they don't really count. They don't really count as mods, right? Vanilla plus, yes. That's what this is. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Actually, I might want a path here. Maybe not. Oh, our monorail, our train. How is the traffic doing, by the way? 82, not bad. Not bad. Definitely improving since we've added these roads. Just because it's given a lot more room for cars to move about the space without having to get clogged up in here, which actually is surprisingly clear. Look at that. With the insane, like 19 level crossings. Actually doing pretty good. This level crossing maybe is not doing the best. We also have a lot of people walking under that. But I'm pretty happy with that. The most clogged up area is actually this now, I think. It might be. Those people parked on the side of the road, and they are. They're always parked where they're not supposed to be. There you go. Get out of there. But a lot of people, it seems like, are using this little road to get to the downtown. The industry zone is getting a little clog as well. The roundabout doing much better than the four-way intersection we had, and of course the Josh about doing its thing pretty well, pretty efficiently for an insane roundabout. This is actually starting to get very busy down by our cargo. But other than that, it's actually doing pretty good. Still a little busy in here as well. And maybe we can just solve that with a couple extra lanes and maybe even some slip ramps. Because we actually have 4 lanes there and 2 lanes there, so they're... Oh, there's also a road there. I totally didn't see that with the monorail. Monorail just doing its thing. Trains, metros, and monorails in the same spot, I know. It's a wild corner going on right here. Choose your method of public transportation. Or actually, we got cars, trains, monorails, and metro, so it's technically 4. And if you include walking, it's 5. And if you include bicycles, it's 6. And if you include teleportation, it's 7. So that's pretty wild. The fact that we have cargo trains going through there, I'm not super thrilled about. I feel like if we didn't have the cargo, it would be a lot nicer. Right? It wouldn't be too bad. If you include horseback. We do have horses. We do have some horses in the city. Let's also put a little bit of extra, since we do have a lot of office demand, little extra bits back here. And then a little bit of trees for noise pollution. On the other side of the iron fence. And we'll do the same back here as well. Finally start getting some trees in here. There we got the fence in there, perfect. So just a couple more trees. Oh, and there's a building. Oh, there's a building that's going to grow there as well. So never mind. Right along the side. That is beautiful. I'm really, really liking this area. And our little trumpet. It almost looks like another trumpet here, doesn't it? Since we got the curves. So it kind of fits in. Reminds you of New Mexico cities in the US. I'm gonna have to start looking at New Mexico cities. Oh, did we have another fire? Oh, the horses! The horses are okay, it's fine. We almost lost a mode of transportation in the city. It's the only horse we have, apparently. Just the one horse. But he's okay. How's the gherkin? Is the gherkin still alive? Is there some magic around the gherkin? Why hasn't the gherkin caught on fire? I feel like it's a trap. I feel like I'm being set up. Normally this would catch on fire immediately. Richard loves the gherkin. We found his one weakness. He cannot burn the gherkin. Wouldn't that be hilarious if that caught on fire right when I said that? How's our crazy roundabout doing, by the way? Not quite a magic roundabout. But I love seeing it in action. Oh wait, somebody just did something they're not supposed to do. Go in here. Gotta go no, wait. Somebody turned here to go down there, which they're not supposed to do. But that's fine. I'm not gonna mess with it. Because it's working. Actually, just no one's using it, so. Working / no one using, same thing. Right? Same thing. Get the cargo there. Where was our really busy cargo station? Don't we have a cargo station down here? That's just a normal station. That is not cargo. Maybe we're gonna get rid of these level crossings. Casper Dooman, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, I think it might be time. We're doing it. Just these though. Just these. City celebrates as one less level crossing exists in the city. And you know what? I want this to be a bridge. Tunnels are clean, but I like the idea of a bridge. Because I like seeing the trains. Even if it's not the best. I just like being able to see them. And that looks pretty nice, I think. Hey, Super Gamer. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, just make it a little easier for everyone in there, right? I feel like this we could have made into perhaps a continuous flow left. It's too late now, but I feel like that would have been a good spot for it. Perhaps. How's our beach doing? Is it growing back? The trees are growing back. That's good to see. feel like we also need some trees out here by the cemetery. We got some across the street, but we don't have any over here, and they're going to be a little bare for the time being. They're just some twigs, but they're still beautiful. Actually, we're seeing them grow back right before our very eyes. Look at that. The magic of the trees. I'll get some of those oak trees going in there as well. Oh, and those bright greens shining bright even through. And a little bit of flood. You can't keep those bright green trees down. They persevere. Yeah, I like that. Keeping that all nice and green. Alright, Q and not you. Have a fantastic night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Get some good sleeps. Do we want to do more paths? Yeah, let's do more paths. I would like a little path going right in here. Unfortunately, they can't cross the street here. That's the only downside about this, but I would like that to go right almost to the pool here, right? That's not good. The rubber duck thing was in Toronto? Was it? Wait, did Toronto actually have a giant rubber duck? Is this a thing? I need to know. That is fantastic. They do? I need to visit Toronto. I've never really had an urge to visit Toronto, but now I definitely do. I need to see this giant rubber duck. Hey, Tervori. Welcome to the stream. It was a waste of taxpayer money. No, a giant rubber duck? That is not a waste of money. That's the best thing in the world. I like that. I like that. Let's put some shops down here. Let's put some shops right in there. I don't necessarily want shops right in front of the hospital. I think those are just going to be office buildings. But we will certainly put some more shops down by the market. And I also feel like parking would be good here. $200,000 for a giant rubber duck? Oh yes, I would spend $200,000 on a giant rubber duck if I had $2,000. 200,000. How could that fit in there? That would be able to fit like so. Not quite wide enough. But we do also have these guys. How wide are you? How wide is this guy? 10 units. Oh, not looking too good. We do have some small parking lots though. And those those will do in a pinch. Do a couple there. There we go. And just continue this pathway down along there. Just a little bit of trees. Let's go with the alder tree. Actually, let's go with the small beech tree, like these. Get that going like so. Kind of funky looking. It was done by a Swedish guy. And there's like 6 of them that travel around. Oh, that's... Wait, when you say travel around, do you mean like a boat? Like they like move around in the water? They're a little funky. Maybe we want some darker trees. More like that style, right? Since we have those in there already. A 13-ton rubber duck, oh my goodness. And tours, that's amazing. Those are actually these guys. That's a lot of trees. I don't know if I need that many trees. But those fit definitely a little better. Maybe we want to space them out a little bit. Maybe that's the problem. I'm trying to put too many trees. Sometimes less is more, right? One there, one there, one there. Just sort of space them. We could use the pathway with trees, but we'll get more trees if we do it this way. And then we can get them down the sides. Oh yeah, I like that much better. Much, much better. Don't forget a happy little rock. You know what? I think you're right, Selena. You're always right. Could always use just the tiniest little guy. Boop. Right in there. Couple tiny babies. Right in there as well. Doesn't have to be a giant boulder to be a happy little rock. Annoys you when the grass disappears? Yeah, that's just a product of the tropical style of maps, where it doesn't do it with every tree. There are a couple trees that are an exception. I believe these guys, you see, don't make the sand appear, but most of them do. Like these guys, yeah. Gives you the little sand effect. I actually really like those parking lots. Let's come down here to the other side and do the same thing. Get those nice trees. definitely a spot for a couple little rocks if I ever saw one. Right in there. Boop. Boop. And boop. And maybe even a little bit of grass in the middle. Grass? Nah. Not the grass. Not the grass, but we do want something. We want some little bushes. Keeping them cozy. Maybe even a big bush. Right in the middle. Oh, that's even a bigger bush. I don't know if we want a giant bush, though. Just a little guy. There he is. Grass was just a happy little accident, yes. No mistakes.
Hello, hello.
Course Creative, thank you very much for the follow. Love the old Market Street. Yeah, I know. It's just so... It's so... I don't know what the word is. Old-timey, I guess? It just looks like a lovely place to take a stroll down, right? And let's do that. Speak of the devil. Let's get in there. Let's see what the flags we got today are. We've got a Spain. We've got a Belgium. We've got two Belgium. Shout out to Belgium. We got UK and we've got France. No Italian? No Italian? Oh, we do have one Italian. It's hidden. He's all the way up there. Oh, we found him. I don't know if the flags are random or not. I feel like sometimes they are. Maybe they're not. I just love it. Just love... I'd love to spend a day in here. I'm sure there's fantastic food. Oh, there's the cannons. They're well protected. They've got their defenses, and there's those lovely trees. I do love those. Oh, and there's our little baby rocks. It's like Disneyland. A little bit like Epcot, maybe. Right? Epcot, when I was a young child, like the first couple times I went to Disney World when I was like 5 and 7 or whatever, Epcot was like, oh, we're going to Epcot. It's the boring one. But now, the most recent, like 2 times I've been to Disney World, all I want to do is go to Epcot and just eat all the food. That's like all I want to do. Just what can I eat? What can I shove in my face? And it'll be delicious. It's kind of funny how that changes, right? I like that. I really, really like that. Oh, you know what? Have we looked at this city at night yet? I don't think we have. But we're gonna do it now. Because I don't think we've done it. I don't think we've done it yet. So let's get to it. How's our hospital doing? How's the traffic doing? Not too bad. 82. 80% or above, I'm happy with. Those are just really tiny segments. It's not actually backing up. That is a wild interchange. That's a wild one, for sure. The trumpets are doing pretty well. Why does it feel like they slowed down here? Is it because of that curve? That curve's a little weird. A little too sharp? Because that's the normal curve that came with the map. I feel like it's maybe a touch too sharp. We might want to make that a little wider. A little bigger. Or does it slow down? I guess technically it does slow down, right? Because the highway's 100, then the ramp is 80, and then it ramps back up to 100. Change that. We're gonna make a little change to that. And actually, we're gonna change it by just changing the road style. Instead of it splitting 3 lanes into 1 and 2, let's just split it 3 lanes into 2 and 2. Should be relatively easy. Oh, that's why. We can't. Ah. Thwarted by the city limits. Already looks better though. I think that would be good. I think that would be a good thing. That way people in the middle lane can go left or right. You guys go straight only, and you guys go right only. Yeah. I like that. Oh, we never actually finished zoning out here. Let's do that while we're doing all the downtown stuff. Let's get all that going. With the little bit of residential demand we have. Does the Jafar staff still exist? It does. It's a little, there's a lot more stuff around it. There's a little more going on over top of it, but it's still in there. It's just got a couple extra bits now. Still pretty noticeable though. And then we've added the hook. This is the captain's hook. That's what we'll call it. So this is a Disney-based map. We've got Jafar's staff, we've got Captain Hook's hook, we've got giant fires, which are always the enemy. How's the roundabout doing? A lot of people going in there. Should we even put slip ramps on the roundabout? To speed it up even more? For those immediate right turns? Because it does look like a lot of people are turning right. Or at least for this side. Do a slip ramp. As long as Richard doesn't reach the mighty cucumber. Because there's a lot of trucks coming and doing that. Which I'm not a big fan of. Oh, it's getting a little dark. Actually, is that 4 lane? Alright, let's actually make this 3 lanes. I has an idea. So 3 lanes. Where you guys go to there, you guys go to there. You guys immediately turn. Oh, that wouldn't really work, would it? If we allow them to go to that middle lane there. Because then they could still turn into there. Yeah, it is a slower road, but I don't think that's necessarily bad. Because I think the change in speed can sometimes mess them up as well. But hey, it's nighttime. It's nighttime, so let's zoom out. Let's see. Let's do the reveal. Oh, just look at that. Oh, there's Sunbird, the gherkin in the distance. Why is the gherkin not lit up? Gherkin. Are you lit up? I guess it's technically lit up. Not as bright as I thought it would be. Is that lit up? I guess it is. Hey, Ice Wario. Welcome to the stream. And oh, here we go. Oh, baby. Oh, the fires. Can you tell? Can you tell part of the city's on fire? That's kind of wild. Oh, I'm loving that though. Oh, that looks really cool. You can clearly see how the downtown left side of the river is so much more organized than the right side, but I kind of like that. I like that because this was the original part of the city, right? This was settled first before it was a large, colossal city, right? So it was a little more freeform. It wasn't grids, but then as you get over to here, that's where those grids start taking place. What is going on right here? Oh, that's another fire. That's another fire. We got those highways, the fires. We'll just ignore the fires for now. Taking the highways down to the city, down to the gherkin. And that little, like, 3-ringed roundabout looks really cool at night.
Hello, hello.
That looks really, really cool. There's the gherkin all lit up. A little slow to light up. Put it there. Tetrick, thank you very much for the follow. Then we got all the trains. Let's also go out to the nature reserve. A couple lit paths out here. Get a little view of the city. Oh, there's a little fire. That's a controlled fire though. Come out here. Oh, there's the view. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's pause it. Let's pause it. Just take it in. Just take in the beauty, the beaches. Oh, and there's the IT cluster over there. I don't think we've seen that yet. Let me get out over here. We've got our university. All lit up as well. Those basketball courts, the tennis courts. The parking lots even look good. Our stadium, very bright. Can see the shard in the middle of it. That would look pretty cool. I feel like we do need one big building, like right here. And you know what I think we need? It might be a little early, since we don't even have the zoo yet, but I'm gonna put the observation tower in there. Oh, there it is. Now we're starting to build our skyline. And we've got our little flow intersection in there. And all the trains going by. Or just stopped going by. Oh my goodness, look at all the trains backing up. And actually, let's go with that cinematic camera. I always forget that this exists. That's a good spot. That's a good spot to start, cinematic camera. That is an excellent starting spot. And there's our sunken rails. All the people hustling and bustling. Oh, it's out in the industrial zone. That's where we got rid of the level crossing. Seems to be doing all right. Our lovely farms. What farms look like now, and then in a couple weeks, what farms will look like in the future. It's going to be much different. There's the monorail. Oh, please go by. Please have a monorail go by. All my dreams just came true. Oh, and there's the trams. I forgot about the trams as well. Trams, monorails, trains. Are we following a very fast runner, or is that a biker? There's that. That's the metro and the monorail and the train station. And of course the highways. You can just imagine the lag on your laptop. I don't know, this city's it doesn't have too much, right? About 50,000 population. Very little mods and assets. It might run fine on a laptop. Oh, and there's the train yard. Oh, these tracking shots are on point. I am loving this. And with the music, it's just so relaxing. So smooth. Will I upload it to Steam? This city? I will once we are done with it. I've been doing that for the past couple cities. Putting it on the workshop. For you guys to tear apart or make better and fix all my mistakes. Right? Oh, that makes me so happy. So happy. Let's put a couple office buildings. I am going to fill this up. I didn't immediately, but I think just a couple more in there would be good. And actually right by the metro station, we're going to put a little bit of parking. Actually, a parking garage down here might not be bad. I don't know why I said it like that, but it might not be bad. It would fit right in there. I feel like that would kind of be strange to have it in there. Yeah, we'll just do some small lots then, because those fit perfectly. Scoot you down a little bit. Get some of that pavement connected. Do we have the intelligence agency yet? Is the intelligence agency... That's the fancy police building, right? Do we? Yes, we do. We have it all the way down by the Gherkin. That's looking pretty cool at night as well. Oh, there's the sun rising on the Gherkin. That is an amazing view. Oh, just watching the sunrise on the beautiful city. That is excellent. I am loving that. All the lights start to fade away as the sun rises up. And everyone starts their day. Their morning in the city. A little bit of fog. A little foggy for a desert. That is gorgeous. The golden hour in the morning. There we go. That's the view we need. Seeing that gold light shine off the Gherkin. The monorails. We'll hide the industry stacks behind the Gherkin. There we go. It's a little better. That is lovely. I'm absolutely loving how that looks. Hey, Spodar. Welcome to the stream. Mind you, of Sao Paulo. Except for the Gherkin. Yeah. Well, let's do a little more zoning then. Let's do a little more zoning. I don't know if I want to put more office buildings up here. I guess we will. We'll put some office buildings along the major roads. Because we don't want those zoned with people. And I don't necessarily... Well, maybe we do want to put some commercial there. We'll put offices on that side. This side we'll put some commercial. How about that? Because it is by the stadium, right? So we want them to have some places to eat and whatnot. And let's also put a parking garage by the stadium as well. I feel like that would be good. We're actually going to put it on the main road there. And could we actually fit... We would not be able to fit the tiny parking lots in there. Just a touch too small. I need some really small parking lots so we can squeeze them in on that space. Let's see if maybe a couple paths will do the trick. Oh, now we're talking. Now we are talking. And would I actually be able to put a couple... Oh, it will. It will let me do that. I don't know if I want palm trees. But just getting a couple trees. Yeah, right in the middle. Oh, that's beautiful. Fancy happy trees, yes. Just some decorative trees. In the pavement, I'm sure they've got, you know, little plots of soil in there, right? Haven't you ever seen a sidewalk with some trees in the middle of them? They exist. Trust me. They are a thing. I may put another parking lot on this side as well. Just one. If we actually had the pavement mod in the past, in our previous city, we did a really cool technique where we would put down the pavement and then we'd cut out a little square so it did actually have a little bit of soil. And then we'd even come in with a little tiny fence, which looked top-notch. In Stardew Valley, am I friends with everyone? In my last playthrough... Not my last playthrough, but my second to last playthrough, when I was trying to get all the achievements, I was friending as many people as possible. But we actually haven't played Stardew in quite a while. Graveyard Keeper has sort of taken the spot of Stardew for the time being. And everyone hates me in that game. Nope, we did do that little technique. Putting some of these guys up. Copy. Turn it a little bit. Paste it up. And paste it up right there. Perfect. A little bit of pavement without the pavement mod. Never hurt anyone, right? Look how nice it is. First game on the 3rd summer. Very cool. Oh, I really like this. Really like how this area is turned out. Maybe we'll put a little park or something right here. What do we have that would fit in this little space? Maybe some plazas. Oh, we should have put a skate park by the university. Looking me up on Steam. that would not be me. You would be correct. I really should just get a command. I do have a workshop link. If you do !workshop, it'll take you right to all my workshop items. So I do technically kind of have that command. There you go. Yeah, tennis, basketball, and stuff around the university. But I would love a little park here. I would like a long, sort of skinny park if we had one. We might not. Something not too huge. Oh, that's really tiny. That's a little too wide. That's kind of... That would do. Bird and Bee Haven, but that's not really a people park. That's a bee park. Yeah, nothing quite long. I guess there's the golf course. That's not really a park, though. I would not consider that a park. We might have to do a custom little park, but that's totally fine with me. Let's get some pathways out. Let's get them ready to go. Get a pathway going in there, and a pathway going right in there as well. And actually, let's do that little fountain of life and death. I liked that. But we're just going to need to use some pedestrian roads. Get that going like so. And just like so. And I don't know if I pull this, will that actually connect? No. Nope. Not the nicest. Not the nicest. Intro comes out in a week. I know, it's so exciting. I'm very, very excited about it. Oh, well, let me do it now? No, that would be absurd. Get a little tiny road, put that back. There we go. Oh, let's see. Maybe we'll... Okay, I know how we're gonna do this. Alright, Evening Air. Have a fantastic night. Thank you very much for being here and hanging out with us. Hope to see you around. We'll do something like that. That way we can put the park in there. It's technically connected to the road, but then we can just do pathways along the side still. So that way they can walk to here, but not necessarily drive to there, right? Oh, and I forgot we still have the night cycle on. Yes, my profile picture is the N7. I am an avid fan of the Mass Effect. Probably, if not my most favorite game series of all time, definitely top like 3. Because it was just the best, except for Andromeda. I hated Andromeda, but I don't count that as Mass Effect. That was not a Mass Effect game. Where's the park? There's the park. That fits perfectly in the center there. Metal Gear? I never actually played a Metal Gear game. I know, it's okay, you can hate me. I think I've maybe played like 5 minutes of a Metal Gear game ever. Okay, this is looking beautiful in here. We need some rocks. That's what we need. Oh, tell me that's gonna fit. Oh, it fits. Is that gonna fit? That doesn't fit. Little guy doesn't fit. A little too big. Oh, you might fit. You do fit. How about this little guy? Nope. Nope, that's way too big. Alright, we're gonna go with this little guy. I say little guy, but he's pretty big. But he's out here. He's separating the park, giving them a little privacy from the stadium, right? Yeah, Andromeda's just a space game, exactly. Still haven't played 3. Oh, Mass Effect 3. The roller coaster of emotions. I mean, they were all kind of roller coasters of emotions. Just the whole series. 1 will forever have a special place in my heart. I remember, I wish I could play Mass Effect 1 again, like for the first time. Because the first time I played that, I just instantly fell in love with it. And I was like, this is the greatest game ever. And I still think that. To this day. Alright, so we got the big guy in the back. We got a couple small guys up front. With a couple trees going around them. And then let's get some of those oak trees in here as well. Actually, maybe try to mix in a couple of these just so it's a little more consistent. Put a big one right in the center. Who's my romantic bae? Ah, that's a tough question. Depends on what game. Overall, that's a hard one. That's a really hard one. I think at the very, very top, I would say Jack. Jack's probably number 1. Something about Jack is just... I like the little bit of crazy. Originally, in the first Mass Effect, it was like, gotta go with Ashley. Although apparently a lot of people hate Ashley. So I've learned. But yeah, I didn't have as many options in the first game. Once the second game came out, it was all Jack. So but yeah. So I'd probably, yeah, I'll say Jack. Final answer. I like this a lot, and I think we just need a couple tiny bushes to finish it off in the front. Oh, and I really like this park. We got Liara. Not a bad choice. The tentacle hair is just a little weird to me, but, you know, some people are into that. Like Jack in 2, but not 3. I didn't... The hair in 3 definitely threw me off. Like, the first time I saw Jack, I was like, oh, it's Jack, and I was like, wait a minute. Something's different. Why does she have hair? And the studded jacket was a little weird, but... You know, people change. People change, get different styles. Totally fine. But I would definitely say Jack in 2 versus Jack in 3. I'm with you on that. Oh, look at all the people using this. I love that. Love seeing that. put a couple. I'm gonna put a couple small shops down here. Some really small ones. That way we can actually come in the middle and just throw in a couple trees. A couple more. Because we can never have too many trees, especially around a park. And I think that is lovely. Ice Warrior, thank you very much for the hosts. I'm really liking that. Try to get a really big tree here. So it's sort of, there it goes. Right in there, sort of covers up a little bit of that space. Doesn't look as bare. Since we can't technically put any trees within that area. We can put them on the outside, have them overhanging them. See if we can get a big tree. And okay, this isn't the European area. For some reason I thought this was the European area, and I was like, wait a minute, those aren't European buildings. That's because this isn't the European area. That's down here. And that's looking really cool. Let's take a look. We're at almost 59,000, so not too bad. We kind of stopped zoning a little bit once we unlocked the new tile, but I actually really like that curl. That curl is just so pretty, and people are actually using it. That's the best part of it. I don't know if anyone's using the outside road yet, but we don't really have too much population down here. But maybe eventually, right? Oh, actually, we do. We gotta follow you. We've gotta follow you. We're gonna go for a little night drive. Something we don't do very often. A little night drive through Zandstrum. Oh, going right through the Central Park, which is looking fantastic. Oh, there's a... Did we just ram a hearse? There we go. Oh, the fog. A little foggy, once again. Or is that just the sky? That's just the sky. Oh, wait. This person is not a good driver. Person is... Oh, once again. A lot of points on this guy's license. Just saying that. Oh, and there goes the train, the level crossing. And then a bunch of people. That's a very narrow... I feel like we should widen that. Maybe take those parking cars off there. Oh, and then we're going down. We went up the curl last time. Now we're going down the curl. And not only are we going down the curl, but then we're going to do the extra curl. So coming off of there, all the way down. Oh, there's those fancy buildings. And then around the curl. I just love that. And then under the curl, then we get to see it from beneath. And then there's that shopping center. There's the market street. There's those European buildings. Looking pretty cool. Oh, and where are you going? Oh, did he get out? Oh, he's parking. He's parking to go to the market street. That's where he's going. Oh, that is just so lovely. Let's take a look. Let's get that sunrise once again with the gherkin. There's Sunburt in the background. We got the monorails. We got the gherkin. We got the downtown. Looking at just gorgeous. There's those IT cluster buildings with our new observation tower. Still need to start construction on the zoo, and still lots of zoning left to do as well, but I think that might be a good stopping point for us this evening. So thank you guys very, very much for being here, for hanging out with me, for helping make this city just a gorgeous one, and it just gets even more gorgeous every time we build it. It's pretty astounding, because we go in with nothing, we end up with something beautiful. So we'll be back. We'll be streaming tomorrow. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, and you guys get to vote, because tomorrow is our Too Spooky game of the week, our third one of the month of October. We're going to be playing one of 4 spooky games that I will put on a Twitter poll, so feel free to follow me on there. And let me get you guys the links, if I can spell social. There we go. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. Always posting when I'm streaming, all the updates, all the good stuff. And like I said, we'll be back tomorrow playing a spooky game or Shaq Fu. Vote for Shaq Fu. You'll be my favorite person. And then we'll be back, of course, on Wednesday with some more City Skylines action right here in the little city of Zandstrum. Actually, I guess it's the big city of Zandstrum. It's not that little at all, is it? But let's see who is streaming this evening. Let's see who we can go give a happy little rock raid to. Just got back from work, and oh, Tay-Tay, I'm sorry, but thanks for coming back. Hope your walk went well, and let's go do a little happy rock raid, and let's go raid up. Actually, Manny, she's playing some Sims, and she plays a lot of simulation games, a lot of Sims, and she's an awesome person. So let's go hit her with all those happy rocks. If you got them, throw them all around in chat. Shout rock raid, all that good stuff, and hope to see you guys tomorrow for our spooky game-a-thon, or on Wednesday for some more City Skylines. So hope you all have a great night or a great day wherever you are. Take care, guys.